Hello.
Hey,
Hi.
how's it going?
This is good open.
Is it?
Well,
Fuck. Okay, so, how's it going? The FSF people, us, yeah, we, Mizu, Kaze, that jazz.
everyone turned off the video. It's already too late.
It's
We've
true.
lost.
Yeah, we've lost.
We watched a movie today.
Yeah, we just got back from seeing DBZ film, fucking Resurrection F.
English dub.
Yeah, of course.
8/4/2015.
Yeah. You know it.
7 a.m. p.m. Not a.m. Sorry.
Yeah, that would have been early.
We went there really early. We were there for a long time.
We were there for 12 hours before it began. No, so, let's say,
Did you like this movie, dude?
Yeah.
It was Resurrection F.
it
was the direct sequel to Battle of Gods, which I quite liked.
Yeah, I enjoyed that as well. It felt like a very different movie though. It did. But it was very good. What would you rate this film?
Well, I would say for Battle of Gods, I would give that like a 7 out of 10.
Okay, yeah.
And I would give this one, same score actually.
Same score, you think?
Same score.
Yeah, sounds about right. Like a 7 or 7.5, somewhere around there. I don't know. It was pretty good. I might even give it an 8.
For what Battle of Gods lacked, this one bring in droves, but then it lacked what Battle of Gods had in droves.
I feel like they definitely work better as a pair.
Yeah.
Because of that. I feel like if you watch them back to back, it would feel very whole. So.
But that being said, it was a very enjoyable experience.
It was. I had a lot of fun. A lot of fun. We should actually preface this by, I want to say that I'm actually not at all a Dragon Ball guy.
You're not?
No, I don't. I watched a little bit of original Dragon Ball, but I never really watched Dragon Ball Z except for a few like episodes here and there and a lot of like pop culture stuff.
I've seen all of Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball GT.
Yeah,
and
I've
a big watched
Dragon
all
Ball
of Dragon Ball Z Kai. I'm not like a huge fan of it, but it's just a really good show.
Yeah.
I also watched the first episode of Super, which is supposed to be after Battle of Gods.
Oh, really?
But I'm not sure if it's after Resurrection F.
Interesting.
Because
I've seen none of this,
I don't even know if Goku ever trained with Beerus. It might have even been before Battle of Gods, because you get to see Beerus in Super, but that's besides the point.
Wait,
this movie.
Okay. Yeah. So anyway, how do you want to start?
Before the movie started,
Yeah.
there was preamble.
Oh yeah, there was a good like 10, 15.
It's a pre-show.
I meant pre-show. Yeah. With all the voice actors. Well, not
all of them
not
except
all
for
of them,
Kylie
but
Bear.
Yeah. A couple voice actors chilling out, answering some trivia, just talking about the show as a whole and like how they felt about
How
certain
excited they were.
characters. Yeah,
for
it was actually really cool.
The only
seeing that.
disappointing part of that opening is that at the beginning, or in there, they show Golden Frieza. And if you had not seen anything about this movie, you would have not known that there was a Golden Frieza.
It's true.
And I felt that was kind of a little spoiler. But
I feel like if they kept that a little under wraps, it would have been a lot more impressive. Whenever
like maybe
showed
like
it.
before the light fades and shows his gold, like
They
if
could
they'll
have
cut it there.
Yeah, I think that would have been a lot smarter.
Yeah.
Just from like an advertising standpoint. But
because during that fight, you're like, I saw gold in the beginning. I mean, this is a dub, so a lot of people know about Gold Frieza. In fact, they pretty much said there's a Golden Frieza before the movie was even out.
Yeah.
It's like 6 months before.
Also
blue-haired Goku and Vegeta.
Yeah, sure, everyone knew that as well. Real talk though, Golden Frieza, Golden Freddy. Coincidence. Absolutely.
I don't know what that means.
So, alright, so...
They did questions.
Yeah, they did some trivia about Dragon Ball.
Every single one
fun.
was obvious to someone who's watched it. I've watched it all.
I feel like some of them weren't obvious.
The last two were pretty difficult. But sevens.
7. Yeah, that's true. There were a couple answers that literally, if you just knew that Akira Toriyama likes to use number 7.
I mean, everything does. Sonic 7, Sonic Emeralds.
Everything uses
That's what
7.
they call them, the Sonic Emeralds.
Everything from the Bible to fucking...
Everything 7.
Everything uses 7.
There was one question that was asking what did Whis like, and it was like either pudding or sushi, and then you had to realize.
Everyone was kind of like split on that.
Everyone was saying pudding, and then they were like, oh, wait,
No,
no,
wait,
that one
yeah.
is Beerus.
Yeah.
But sushi was the answer to that one.
So, Yeah, so that was good fun. It was fun seeing them guys talk about what they do. And then I guess the movie started.
The movie started. It was like water, fish, and then
Oh,
below the
yeah.
water of the fish, happy land with flowers, and then there were
That was
teddies
actually a
and
really
stuff.
weird shot. I didn't really think about that.
It
But
was really
yeah.
strange.
It, like
and
showed the ocean and like fish
there were
and-
fairies. Everyone was so happy.
Yeah.
It was so happy, and there was a cocoon, and in the cocoon was
With
Frieza.
Frieza. With his
Then you
little head
realize
popping
Frieza
out,
was in hell.
which is very interesting
It was
because
his own personal hell.
yeah, they do drive this point home that in the Dragon Ball universe, when you die, you do go to hell,
Yeah.
some kind of personal hell.
I think
It
in
exists
Dragon
there.
Ball GT they called it like HEIL or something like that.
Really?
But the thing is, if you watch like in the Buu saga Dragon Ball Z,
Mm-hmm.
hell is just a different place. Like also,
Like it's a physical location.
yeah, just like welcome to the blood fountain.
What?
Like that happens in the first season of Dragon Ball Z. Even
Okay.
when Goku dies, he accidentally falls into hell,
Really?
and you know.
All right, that's cool.
But like that's just a place, and everyone was gathering. Everyone was watching Goku defeat Majin Buu.
Yeah.
So the fact that Frieza was like, "Wait, Goku beat Majin Buu," is a little fucked up because Frieza literally watched with King Cold that happen, unless that was filler. But I
Huh.
don't understand why they would put that in even as filler.
That sounds like some weird feeling. That sounds like canon. But
It does.
anywho,
Because even Cell was there, and then Cell's like, "Hey Frieza," and Frieza's like, "I like you. You're a cool guy." And then they became chums, and then in GT fought together to kill Goku. But then that's not canon because
right,
fuck
'cause
GT
fuck
apparently.
GT, everyone says.
That was a weird tangent.
It
but
was.
That was just a little
It was
discrepancy I
informative for me
noticed.
at least, though. Yeah. Wow. All right. So
And then it shows
Yeah, go on.
Frieza's men.
yeah, it shows his army. The
He's like,
fucking
"We want to
Frieza
bring back
people.
Frieza. Let's do this."
Yeah. So you see the new commander of the Frieza army.
He's
Uh,
like,
what's
"Let's
his-
bring back the guy that was known to kill a lot of his own people.
Yeah.
That'll go great."
So they track down
They get Peel off and
Yeah.
and Mai, who's still a little girl from the last
They're
movie.
still like
or-
children's.
when did they
in Battle of
get turned to
Gods.
children again?
I know it happened in Battle of Gods.
When did was it May? Was that her name?
May?
Peel off children. Huh? I'm using Google. So anyway, so that happened.
Yeah, so they had just gotten 6 of the Dragon Balls, right? They gathered them, and so Frieza's goons were just wanting to get the last one so they could bring Frieza back, and so they find that like no problem whatsoever, and fucking you got the deets here.
Yeah, it said Pilaf and his gang gathered all the Dragon Balls himself and wished for
Uh-huh.
youth, but Shinron made them a little too
Oh
young.
right, okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's why they're little kids.
I knew it involved them stealing Dragon Balls because like Bulma had them all just like kind of chilling.
Also, this.
Whoa, wait. Holy shit. There's a picture here.
No, don't worry. Don't worry about that.
Okay. This has nothing to do with that.
Frieza's men were like,
Yeah.
we need to find this. Let's find Emperor Pilaf because he probably has all the
Yeah,
Dragon
so he
Balls.
already
And
had-
Emperor Pilaf's
yeah.
an emperor of the world, so of course he'd have all the Dragon Balls, right?
Yeah, so you-
Well, he's not that kind of emperor. He's just a guy who wants to take over the world. Don't worry about it. But he's got 6 Dragon Balls.
fuck?
And then
On a tangent.
he's like, you want Frieza back? Okay, I'll help you.
Yeah.
Don't kill
So
us.
they got us some fucking Dragon Balls like instantly, and fucking summon Shenron, and he comes and he's like, "Yo, what's up?" And
And then he's
they-
like, bring back Frieza. It's like, rude.
like-
Oh.
yeah, he's like, "That's a really shitty idea," because he's chopped into pieces from Trunks, and
He's like, fuck it. He brought him back.
yeah.
Then they
yeah.
put him in a regenerative pod.
Top
But before...
Tagoma, who is clearly just a switch around Tamago, which means egg, was like, "We got some tech, dude, who can bring him back. So just
Sure,
get
we
him."
bring back King Cold, and then Mr. Foxington,
Oh yeah,
the fox from Persona 4,
right.
he walked up and
Wish for
asked for a million yen,
Yeah,
which isn't too much, but you know.
it's not. Yeah, Shenron just offered 2 wishes, and so
And so
Fucking-
then they regenerate
Yeah.
Frieza, but that brings us into our next section,
Oh, can I
the
also say?
humor.
Can I also say whenever they were regenerating Frieza, some fucking intense music was playing.
Yeah.
That was pretty amazing.
Yeah, Frieza.
Yeah, Frieza's fucking death metal ass theme.
It was pretty good.
It was. I enjoyed it.
but yeah,
so yeah, let's talk about a bit of the.
There was a lot of humor, just like in the fact that he only ordered for 1,000,000 yen because too much yen will
Oh yeah.
make your children grow up like
To
rotten.
be like lazy people who like own nightclubs.
Yeah.
Like what? What the fuck?
It was really funny.
Yeah.
Battle of
there was
Gods was hilarious, and this was hilarious
Yeah.
too.
There's a lot of funny jokes.
I liked the alien guy. I don't really remember his name. Jocko.
Jocko. Yeah.
He was
They call him Taco.
he was like
Um,
completely just comedically.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It
was great.
Really for the max. Funny thing is that Beerus and Weiss were also kind of like comic relief in this film
Weiss.
as well. Yeah, Weiss, whatever. But yeah, Jocko fought though, so that was fun.
He did.
He was a nimble motherfucker. But
But-
anywho,
Something amazing though.
yeah.
Krillin's a fucking cop.
Oh yeah, Krillin was a cop. In the most epic scene ever, he fucking like warps in front of these two bank robbers and like
Kills them.
yeah.
They're dead. No, they got tied up.
They're like, dude, that's dangerous. And he's like, you robbed a bank. And it echoes, and he kicks him in the gut.
Meanwhile, Bulma calls him to tell him about Frieza's aliveness.
Yeah.
And we
his
noticed something.
ringtone.
We noticed something about his ringtone.
Yeah. It's fucking We Are.
We
From
are the
One
first
Piece.
opening of One Piece.
Was his ringtone, and I feel like we might have been the only people in the theater to realize that.
We are big One Piece fans.
Huge,
I'm probably
huge.
the biggest.
Yeah,
I
Liz is
challenge
probably
you,
the
other biggest.
I mean, yeah.
I was so shocked.
Yeah.
I might have to own that Blu-ray of that movie now because of that specific.
It came on. It took both of us a second to realize what the fuck his ringtone was, and we just both kind of turned and stared at each other for a good couple
We
seconds.
gazed into each other's eyes.
in
like
the
gaze.
gayest way possible.
Get
And
it gazed. That's why they call it gaze.
that makes sense. And it was a beautiful moment.
Then it shows Goku and Vegeta train, and
Oh yeah.
Whis explains to them exactly what their problem is, why they're not super strong.
Yeah.
And then also explains
Basically the Spike Spiegel approach, saying that you dare not think to act.
Then he basically explains that he can go back in time and stop anything.
Oh yeah, he
from
just
ever
kind of
happening.
casually drops in the fact that he can control time, and that whenever Beerus gets a hissy fit and blows up suns, he can just kind of like retcon that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's just kind of dropped in there for.
Also, he explains that
future.
his he doesn't think when he defends himself.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
explaining before. That's how Crocodile does it in
yeah?
in One Piece.
Is that what he says?
Yeah, he's trained his body so that he can react like that, nervous reaction
yeah.
immediately. He doesn't have to think about it. He doesn't have
Right.
to be like, oh, a blade's coming in. Just does it.
Yeah.
Kind of also like how Gaara is always protected by his sand.
Right.
Kind of like that
Yeah, that's true.
in
actually.
Naruto.
Yeah. Okay.
And, sand and sand.
Oh my god.
Sand and
Sand and
sand.
sand. It makes so much sense.
Anyway,
Um.
so
Alright,
One
so yeah.
Piece, foreshadow, everything. Then
Yeah.
City 17 from Half-Life 2 explodes.
Right. North City or whatever.
Yeah,
the fuck it's
Frieza
called.
touches down.
Mhm.
There's like, I love blowing shit up, and then he blew up a city right in front of him. But it was, like a really big city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, Frieza also just murdered Tagoma, who was like said to be his best fucking like dude, and helped in reviving him. And he was like, you know what, fuck you, and just like threw him out the window.
Well, they
So that
said
was
he was
nice.
as strong as both Zarbon and
yeah.
Dodoria,
Yeah.
who were much weaker than Frieza at the time. So Gohan could just like one-shot either
Yeah,
of them. So
for
it
sure.
really didn't
It
need
was just
them.
such a dick maneuver, but you know.
And then, of course, our main heroes show up, and then they literally defeat every single one. Krillin and Roshi
Oh,
have a bit
yeah.
of a trouble, but Gohan is just
But
fucking
also,
badass.
before fucking Krillin shows up, he's gotta get a shave.
Oh yeah, he got a fucking
He
shave.
gets Android 18 to shave his head bald again, like old times. And that's a really funny scene.
She got turned.
Yeah, she got
on.
turned the fuck on. She was like, damn. He's so
fucking
cool.
dude. I'm like, wow, 18.
Yeah. You seem to really like that one.
Wow.
But yeah, fucking Piccolo and fucking Gohan and fucking all them bitches.
Tien.
Yeah,
Oh,
Tien.
it came out. There's no Yamcha and Chaozu though.
Oh yeah.
And then Tien explained that
explains that he couldn't bring them along.
he explained that they couldn't bring him along, and everyone in the theater burst out laughing.
Really hard at that one. That was pretty good.
They're just the weakest people in the world.
Total scrubs.
Roshi is stronger than them.
Oh yeah, Roshi is there and he fucking buffs up and good. Yeah, he takes the quite.
Something I have a problem with. There's this huge fight with like, let's see, over 1,000 soldiers.
It's said to be 1,000 men at least.
They said like we need each take 150 of them.
Yeah.
Or
170.
And why wasn't Goten and Trunks there?
Yeah, that's the question.
The thing is, Gotenks would have the perfect move. He could blow Ghost Cell, and then they kill everyone. They explode.
I feel like
and they attack people.
There was no reason to not have like everybody there. You know, like that would have been really cool.
I mean, it was like to protect Goten and Trunks, but like Gotenks could have probably easily just fended off Frieza for a while too.
They're pretty strong, dude. Pretty strong.
I would say they're the only ones that haven't gotten weaker over time.
Yeah. That being said,
they're always sneaking out training and stuff.
That like they spent a lot of time on that big fight scene where they're taking out all the soldiers, and it was actually really cool because I liked how they like gave a sense of scale to the fight because everybody went their own directions and kind of like lost a lot of ground, so everyone kind of ended up in different environments. Like there was like a forest,
but
like
there was still
like
a billion
a canyon
of each.
that Piccolo was in. Yeah. And it was like really cool. They all kind of like went away, and then eventually like.
And
came
you could
back.
saw like everyone had a struggle. Krillin and Roshi had like a worse struggle, but Gohan, he's just doing his thing, easily taking them out.
He didn't even have to kill anyone. He was using non-lethal.
He was the only one that finished, and then he went to help Krillin.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, he's like saved Krillin's ass.
And then the alien like ran. He managed to get away from them.
Jocko kept like tricking him.
Yeah.
But
then they're all defeated. And
yeah,
stuff.
it was a long fight. They spent a lot of time on that, but it was really cool too.
It was obvious because they're all super weak, and they saw the strongest fighters in the world.
Yeah.
And then fucking the red guy shows up to fight.
Oh yeah.
It's like I'm gonna defeat you guys.
One of the officers that was the same rank as Tagoma, is like permission to join the battle, and he runs in, stands off with fucking Gohan, and just
he stands off with Piccolo.
Oh yeah, that's right. He goes with Piccolo first.
Piccolo had a little struggle, and Gohan's like, hold on.
Yeah, like no.
And then just slapped him in the tummy, and he was like, I'm dead
literally
now.
Just runs up one punch, and he's just out.
And Frieza's like, well, this is disappointing, and then kills everyone. Every single one of his soldiers except for his right-hand man.
Yeah, what was that dude's name?
His name was like Ted.
Sherbert or something.
His name's like Bob, I think.
It was something weird. Sorbet.
Yeah.
It was so fucking Sorbet.
It was Todd. So Todd was there with Frieza.
Yeah, he was like, fuck these guys. They just murdered all 1,000 of them.
The only reason why he probably didn't kill Todd was because of their contingency plan.
Which, yeah, whole nother matter. But,
and then they're like, man, I really wish Goku and Vegeta would show up. And then Frieza like, no, and then one-shots Gohan. Gohan falls. He died.
Yeah.
Piccolo's like, hold on, I'm very good at this CPR thing. Just like fucking half Rokugan's his chest.
It literally looked like he just like energy beamed, just like boom, like straight into his chest.
It's kind of like the Rokugan, but just like with a hand.
Yeah.
Brings him back to Lif. He's like, ow.
Shove a sensu bean
down his gullet. And they're like, alright, we're ready to fight. And then Goku and just like, no, we're gonna fight. It's like, oh.
Oh yeah, but an important thing is that they gave everyone sensu beans except for Jocko, who was like, nah, dog, I ain't need one of those. And that becomes an important thing later, that he didn't take his sensu bean.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
because that was the last sensu bean.
Yeah, exactly.
It would have gone to Jocko, but he's like, fuck that
like,
shit.
Nah,
I didn't get hit once, whatever.
So basically, Goku and Vegeta finally learn what the fuck's going on, that Frieza's back, all that jazz.
Frieza skips to his final form, or so we think.
Well, to get there, Goku and Vegeta have to fucking instantly transport because they can't wait 35 minutes. So everyone has to power up to create a signal for him.
Yes, they do.
That was an interesting little tidbit.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they get there. They square off for a bit. Yeah,
It was
Frieza
they were
goes
gonna take
straight
turns. Goku and Vegeta take turns, but Goku just basically did the entire fight. He was obviously overpowering Frieza. Frieza couldn't stand a
Frieza,
fucking
even
chance.
in his final form, didn't land a single hit on non-Super Saiyan Goku.
And then Goku was like
a while.
"You wanna become like?"
Yeah, you wanna
Turnt?
stop holding back now, fool?
And then Frieza's like, "This," and then they land, and Goku goes Super Saiyajin God.
Yeah, straight up.
He's like,
Super
"Hey,
Saiyan God.
I'm blue hair Goku."
Yeah.
And then Frieza's like, "Oh, now I'm Gold Frieza. Let's just call me Golden Frieza."
Oh yeah, keep things simple. Just call it Golden Frieza.
And then that's obviously a little joke.
Yeah.
And then they fight, and this time Frieza's way stronger than Goku.
Super fucking strong. Okay, so Golden Frieza and fucking Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku are going apeshit on each other.
And Frieza's winning at this point. He is obviously winning.
Beating down Goku.
Goku
Fighting
gets weaker
in a
weaker
volcano.
and weaker.
That's really badass.
He finally falls to the ground. Then he gets back up. He's like,
These faces you're making.
And then Vegeta's like, "My turn." And then Goku's like, "No fair. You see his weakness too."
Oh yeah, that's right. Vegeta's like, "Oh, tag me in," and he's like, "No, you only want to do that because you also see his weakness."
And then Frieza's
like,
like,
"The fuck you scrubs talking about?"
And then Goku basically tells him that because he's never really used his form before, he's using way too much power.
Yeah, just wearing
and so
himself out.
His stamina's like nothing.
And then Frieza does the most unvillainly thing ever, and is like, "Then I'll stop wasting fucking time," and just starts the fight immediately back up.
He basically nearly kills Goku, but then Goku's like, "Whatever," and then is suddenly stronger than Frieza because Frieza lost all of his power.
Yeah.
He was fucking destroying him. Bam, bam, bam.
There's a
bam,
long ass crazy
bam,
fight scene that is impossible to describe. And at one point, it looked like Goku got kneed in the crotch.
But that's okay.
But that's
Frieza
okay.
finally goes down. He goes from gold back to white.
Yeah.
And then Goku's like, "I loved you once, Vegeta, but you are Frieza." And then Frieza's like,
I'm sorry, wait.
What? And Frieza was so mad that he's like, "We have to do it now." And then Goku's like, "I'm not gay." And then he gets shot in the chest.
Yeah.
Through the heart, killing him instantly.
Yes.
Because a ray gun on a finger.
That one kind of made me cock my head a little bit. That kind of threw me for a loop. Like, that didn't seem like...
His guard was down.
I guess so, but...
He knew that he won. He didn't think that he'd be shot in the chest with a laser.
Now, I know that they did make a point about him always letting his guard down and being super overconfident, but I feel like... I don't know how strong that laser's supposed to be, but...
Here's the thing about the Dragon Ball Z universe.
Yeah.
Unless you're buffing yourself, your body's normal.
Okay.
Anything can go through it.
So it's kind of like a Nen kind of situation where you have to use, Yo to fucking, buff up certain parts of your body.
You just have to be...
you have to be, aware to actually be defensible.
You just have to have your guard up to protect yourself.
So even if you're Super Saiyan God, if you're just chilling, not paying attention...
Like you saw when Frieza punched him in the face, it was like, whatever. If he didn't have his guard up,
that would have
hurt him quite a bit.
Okay.
But because he had his guard up, if you will,
I understand now.
He was just like, whatever. I don't need to block. This is not even strong enough to stop me.
That makes sense.
So it's done. It's been done several times before.
Okay, good.
So that happens.
Yeah.
And then Goku's like, bleh.
Yeah.
And then Frieza was going to finish him off, but he's like...
Frieza goes fucking insane, starts, kicking him and, stepping on his wound and going full, sadistic nut job.
Goku's still alive, but, he's pretty much dead at this point.
Yeah.
And then he's like, instead of killing Goku, I'm going to let Vegeta do it.
I'm going to be super evil.
Because I'm a retard.
Yeah, I'm going to let Vegeta finish it off. So
he is so... Why didn't he just...
I don't know.
He's so fucking stupid.
Because anime. And he fucking turns to Vegeta and he's like, "I will give you the world. I will let you be my supreme commander of my army if you fucking kill Goku right now."
And then Vegeta's like, okay, thanks. And then
Okay, thanks, bye.
turns to Frieza's like, JK. And then he's like, oh, how about I sweeten the deal and give you, like, access over my armies.
Yeah.
However, I have no armies at the moment, so that may be a little bit...
he's only got one
yeah,
troop
but,
left.
you know, whatever. Like, he's like, Nah.
Nah,
And then,
fuck it.
And then he goes Super Saiyan God.
Yeah.
Beats
in
the
a crazy...
fucking shit out of Frieza.
Yeah, that was pretty baller,
And then-
actually.
Frieza's on his knees. Vegeta's about to blow him up. And that's when it happens. Frieza's like, fuck it.
Now, I don't even...
Contingency plan 2, electric bogle! And he blows up the fucking
I don't
planet.
even know how what he fucking did to do that, but he explodes the Earth in the most face-meltingly beautiful explosion in, like, any movie ever.
He does it normally, but he does it in the anime too, like,
Yeah.
easily. But he's way stronger now, so he literally... I'm sure he probably just, like, did what Piccolo did to go on his chest and it blew up the planet. I'm sure that's what happened.
Yeah, I just feels crazy because it's like, I mean, damn, he was in a weakened state, had the shit beat out of him, and he still just did that.
So Vegeta died. Frieza was fine in space, and before this explosion happened, Whis and Beerus, who were also on the planet at the time,
Oh yeah, I guess we
formed a shield around, main protagonists and kept them through the air. Goku was alive. The only one who died was everyone on Earth and Vegeta.
Everyone on Earth and Vegeta.
But the main character's okay.
Yeah.
That means Trunks and Goten and Chaozu and Yamp, they
Oh, yeah.
should have been there. They should have been in the fight. They would have lived. This time
Why
they died.
weren't they just there?
This time they died and they weren't even in the fight.
They weren't even in the movie.
God, Yamcha and Chaozu just can't get a break.
They really can't.
So that happens,
yeah.
and then Whis was like, everything's lost.
Except
JK.
it's not, because remember earlier, whenever I mentioned I could turn back time. Let's do that now. But only 3 minutes.
Only 3 minutes, which happened to be right when the Earth exploded. So fuck
Like
it.
a couple seconds before.
I was hoping it'd be like right before Goku died, or right before Goku got shot in the heart. I was hoping to be right before then, and then Goku just goes fucking
crazy.
apeshit.
Yeah, that would actually been cool.
I would have loved it if he just, to everyone's point of view, just went insane and like broke Frieza in half.
Oh my
ripped
God.
him in half, blood everywhere, and the ray bullet deflected back into Butt Nose's face, and he explodes. And then Goku's like, "I did this for you." But
Damn.
No, none of that happened.
I mean, so Goku did go a little crazy, but that would have been actually really cool if they had brought it back to the point where like it seemed like he was like unstoppably crazy, like he didn't even go down in the first place. That would have been pretty cool too.
But instead,
But
it went to
It was
right when
before
Frieza was about to
Vegeta-
die.
Yeah, and so
right before he blew up the planet, and then Goku's like,
Goku like just jumps in and
he
just
just
unleashes
Kamehameha
the beast.
waved
Yeah,
Frieza to death.
he just disintegrates.
And
Vegeta gets really pissed off. He's like, "You glory hog!" And he's like, "Nah, there's a reason.
is that
Trust
where
me,
the
bro."
movie ended?
Uh,
Was there no?
pretty much.
I don't.
yeah.
There wasn't any ending to it. It just kind of ended there.
Not really, to be fair.
It's like, you fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Look, I did it on purpose. And then they explain, and then they say goodbye to Jacques.
Oh yeah, Jacques was like, or Bulma's like, "That was time travel. Are you sure you don't want to report this?" And he's like, I saw
say
nothing.
that.
"Yeah." So Jacques was a bro.
That's pretty
yeah,
much where the
that's
movie ends.
Pretty much it.
Now Emperor Pilaf has to gather Dragon Balls
Again.
again.
One thing we did gloss over: best line in the fucking movie. Vegeta while training, "It's cheese." when Beerus asks what the fuck the gooey substance on top.
Everyone in the theater laughed their heads off.
I laughed harder than I should have. That was like one of the few times I actually laughed out loud because it was just so perfect.
It's
like,
cheese.
He's like, "What is this substance on top of the pizza that you brought me?" And Vegeta just like pans at Vegeta for like half a second. He's like, "It's cheese," and then he keeps going.
I'm sure Chris Sabat, I think he's the ADR director.
Yeah.
I think he put it in there. Is he also Vegeta's voice?
Chris Sabat, yeah, I'm pretty sure, right?
He must have saw that line,
Mm-hmm.
like saw the translation and been like, it's a weird line. I'm gonna give it a weird spin.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's cheese.
It was genius.
Instead of like, it's cheese.
It's cheese. I really love that.
That was. God, we should name this video "It's Cheese."
Please. So, man, all in all, fucking great film. Had a blast. Even as someone who had not seen any other Dragon Ball films, didn't watch like any of
Except
Dragon
Battle
Ball
of
Z.
Gods.
Yeah, like between Battle of Gods and this one, I really enjoy it.
It's cheese.
It's cheese. That'll live on with me forever.
Should name a band. It's
It's
cheese.
Yes, absolutely. We can do tribute covers of Frieza's theme and all sorts of stuff. Actually, that's one thing.
Make a country song of Frieza's theme.
That's actually one thing that I was gonna mention is that this movie felt like it had an extreme lack of music. Actually, it had a couple of really good tracks in it, but a lot of the fight scenes were totally like silent.
It was just one. It was just Goku and Frieza's that had no music in the background. The rest was really faint, but
Yeah,
you could tell when there wasn't music as opposed to when there was
If-
music.
I felt like there should have been more. Like, there was a couple parts whenever it really ramped up between Goku and Frieza where there was some pretty cool music, but there was actually a lot of that fight that was pretty quiet and just really silent, and it felt kind of awkward. Like, I don't know. I feel like there should have been a lot more music whenever no one was saying anything.
I think that pretty much wraps it up, though.
Pretty much. I think that's all we can say.
That was a pretty good movie, though.
I don't know, a good movie. I'd recommend it.
It was really funny.
If you have a chance to catch it.
They
Yeah,
really,
I'd say do
they
it.
are really going full ham on these movies.
Yeah.
They went. Battle of Gods was really the first funny Dragon Ball Z movie that has been.
Yeah.
The rest have all been kind of semi-serious, like exactly like Dragon Ball Z.
Right.
But these were like hilarious, kind of poking fun at itself.
Yeah, there was a lot of like
Battle of Gods
self
was really self-referential. There was so
Yeah.
much self-referential.
very, very meta.
Very meta.
It was really nice. Really nice.
But we're thinking of doing more of these like podcast type things for different animes.
Yeah, for different animes because we watch a lot of anime. on the
Kazu's
regs.
currently watching like
Like,
Raw
9
and One
animes.
Piece.
And I'm also watching Monster Musume and Food Wars currently.
I'm watching Charlotte and stuff. So if
Yeah.
you want to see us talk about that,
Just do reviews or just chat about animes.
leave,
let us
comment, like,
know,
subscribe.
because I think that'd be really fun. And thank you for watching this. This has been fun as well.
This is different.
so-
Normally we're Let's Playing, but anime is something we are both super into as well.
Yeah, it's something very close to our hearts. So, I guess until next time, we'll catch you later. Yay!
See you next time.
Cheers!